nonsense, you know. And then all of a sudden, me hear Sean start talking nonsense too. I want to hear Sean talking nonsense, Sister Sherry. All I hear is Omari voice. Because the same thing Omari normally say. When you check it out, you know what happened? Sean start par with Omari. People, whoever you associate with, that's what's going to come out of your mouth. Whatever you consume in, what is in your heart is what's going to come out. Careful of the company that you keep. When you recognize, it says, when you do not perceive in him the lips of knowledge. The text is saying, I want knowledge. I want knowledge. Because it goes down to say in verse 8, the wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way. I want to understand the way that I need to go. If I don't understand what I am doing, then I am going to have a problem doing it. And for you to understand what you are doing, you have to associate with people who know what to do. I can't build a house. And if I wanted to learn how to build a house, I'd hang with people like Brother Johnson. It will help me to what? Learn a trade. Of building a house. No, so. You have to hang around people who are able to help you in a particular way. In building a house, I can't go to Caleb. Me and Caleb talked about it last time. I said, I talk about the can't build a house. I know when it comes to you to build a house, Brother Caleb, I go to Brother Johnson. Because I don't want to build any and every house. I want to build the right house. So I'm going to associate the right people. When it comes on to godliness and righteousness, you can't be hanging out with people of the world. It says here, importantly, verse 8, but the folly of the fool is deceit. Very important. But the folly of the fools is deceit. You know that fools are very deceptive. Fools are very deceptive. The word fool is deceptive. The word itself means deception. You know? Sometimes when we look at fool, I would think that the word means funny or stupid. But the word fool really coming from the term deception. Because that's why I said, I fool you. Or I fool you. What it really means is that I deceived you. So fool or a fool is truly someone who has been deceived and goes about deceiving people. That is why the Bible says the fool says in his heart, there is no God. Because one of the foolish things that you can do in life, Sister Gordon, one of the stupidest things that you can do in life is to fool yourself. That's right. You hear me, Sister? One of the worst things any man or woman can do is to fool themselves. It's bad when someone fools you. But it's worse when you fool yourself. Because when you fool yourself, Brother Godfrey, what you are basically doing is playing the fool. It's deceptive. The devil has created many fools. I said the devil has created many fools. And how he created them is by act of deception. He makes you believe that this is right when it is very much wrong. I have a day coming up called All Fools Day. Yeah? All Fools Day. So it was one of my favorite days when I was in prep school was All Fools Day. I look back at that, and I say, I was really a fool. Because that is my favorite day, All Fools. I'm looking for All Fools Day. Before we look for Brilliance Day and Bright People Day, me I look forward to All Fools Day. Playing the fool. But the point in All Fools Day, I'm using as an illustration. What do we do on All Fools Day? Not trick people? Yeah. Can I say something to you all? All Fools Day is every day. It's not just April 1st. Because the devil has All Fools Day every day of the week. All he does is going around deceiving people, making a fool out of you. However, can I break it down for somebody? When you recognize that this is deception and you follow it. Hello? Can I say something to you? Whenever All Fools Day comes about, most times you deceive the first person because they don't remember that today is All Fools Day. But when you continuously start to get fooled on All Fools Day, something wrong with you. In other words, you must now be able now to say, no man, let me try to investigate this matter. In other words, when you now recognize, sometimes when you perceive that what is coming out of this person's mouth is not the truth, don't follow it. There are so many religious fools in the world today. I said there are so much religious fools in the world today. And the sad thing about them is when you teach them a gospel and they recognize that what their so-called ministers have been telling them is not true, they sit down in it the same way. So I'm not leaving it. But it says here, but the fool, folly of the fool is deceit. Verse 9 says, fools mock at sin. I've never seen a time like this where people make jokes about them sinful condition. It's like a joke to them. Them take sin for a joke. You ever thought somebody invite them to church? Them know them not sinning, them know them wrong, and know what them doing wrong, and them a laugh. Oh, sister, bro, me soon come. But you know me soon come, church. And them a laugh. You tell them, say, no, this is wrong. Oh, yeah, but me know, but you know, say. I like they don't understand the seriousness of where they're in and the dangers of where they're at. They take Christianity, some Christians take Christianity for a joke too. It's not just a man out in the world, but people in the church will take our sinful situation as a joke. I know, man, I know about. And they have a big smile upon them face. No remorse. They mock at sin. Make a mock of the church too. They will look at you and say, yeah, man, I'm going to be better than people. We're not acting as if I'm better than anybody else. I am no better than anybody else. But I know the God that I serve. I'm not better than you in the world. I'm not acting as if I'm better than you in the world. But I know my God is better than all of us. And are you saying to me that you're better than God? I'm doing this because I feel I'm better than you. I am doing this because I know God is far superior than me. And not only that, I know He's far superior than you. So I am going to serve God. But among the upright, there is favor. I'd rather be upright with God than to be down to earth with the devils and the angels. I'd rather be frank and truthful with you and come straight to the point and tell you that what you're doing is foolish than to compromise Christianity to please the masses. Call a spade a spade. The heart knows its own bitterness. We know. We know what we do wrong. Have you ever laughed at your own foolish actions? Yeah, man, sometimes it's good to laugh at yourself. But what we need to do is learn from our mistakes. Laugh at the action when you realize it is foolish, but don't repeat it. Or try not to repeat it. Not to say you won't fall again, but don't make it a habit. Don't make it a habit. And a stranger does not share its joy. The house of the wicked will be overthrown. In other words, every foolishness will be broken down. Every word of deception will be cast out. The wicked will not prosper for long. Never said the wicked will not prosper. And a lot of times we need to understand that wickedness comes with prosperity. Hello? But not eternal prosperity. And oftentimes we are deceived by the prosperity of the wicked. The psalmist said, I almost slipped when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. When you look at what people are out there doing, living lavish lifestyles. Eh? I look at some people, yeah, them driving the latest cars. Right now, my car wants service and I can't service it. But 2 years now, my AC want to fix Brother Johnson. Yeah, man. Or when AC stop work, Brother Brown. Yeah, just putting that out there in the atmosphere. But the point is that people out there living great lives because they are doing things I can't do. Yeah. They are taking shortcuts I can't take. And the funny part about it is that to do all that is easy. In other words, it is easy to be a scammer than to go to school like Brother Sean and go 7 years and study hard, wake up late studying, to try to get a good job, and sometimes they don't even get the job. You know how hard it is to do the right thing? But you know how easy it is to trick somebody and get rich? Huh? You know how easy it is? Just take up your phone and twang. Huh? Take up your phone and twang. And you're rich. But that twang will not speak the gospel of Jesus Christ. Use your mouth for righteous causes, people. Because all that will be thrown down. It says, but the tent. Have you looked at the comparison here? Look at the comparison in the text. The house of the wicked, I'm using the King James or the New King James. It says, the house of the wicked will be overthrown, but the tent. That's what the word here used. Tabernacle in the New King James, but it translates tent. I wanted to do between the tabernacle and the tent. The tent was the word. Translation here. Tent. It's showing you the humbleness. The tent. The wicked will have big houses and mansions while we as righteous people are going to live under a tent. But the tent, although it is frail physically, cannot be destroyed. Understand that the tent, even though a breeze can blow it away easily, once your tent is built by God, it will stand up. Understand this, church, that your $50 that God bless you with has more value than $1 billion US. Somebody missed this. I said the $10 that God bless you with. You hear me say? If a $10 Jamaican God bless you with, that has far more value than $1 million US that comes from the wrong activity. Faith is the substance of things. I want to see people know I text them and try it again. I said faith is the substance of things what? They what? Of what? Is it faith? Verse 6 and that text, that is Hebrews 11, verse what? Verse what? When I don't know the text. Verse 1, but verse 6 says, without faith, it's impossible to please God. Understand that when you have faith, you can move mountains. Understand, church, that when I say my $10 that God blessed me with is greater than 10 billion pounds from wrong activity. Understand that I know that the God that I serve, Sister Davis, if him can take 2 fish, come on somebody, if God can take 2 little beanie fish and 7 barley breads and feed a multitude, he can use my $50 and bless the entire world. I don't need to fake it, to make it. Come on, somebody. I cannot talk about a sermon. I don't reach that sermon. It's another. I write that sermon another time. And now, listen, that's for next Youth Sunday. Don't fake it to make it. But I don't finish that sermon yet. I just drop it out there. Give me a taste of it.